Tuesday night baseball from U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago White Sox. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. D. Gordon is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. 3-0 now.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty, one man out.
3-0.
Grounded up the first baseline. 2 is left, Peralta. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Carlos Gonzalez gets his first opportunity. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so.
And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Too high. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Adam Eaton comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the White Sox, right fielder, Adam Eaton.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And that misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. This one's flared out toward left. Tejada on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. Charlie Blackmon will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play. So this is pulled in by the shortstop on to first, and they get the double play.
Batting third,
Jose Abreu gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Deoner Navarro set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. On the ground to third. Prado is there. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Justin Bour makes his way to the plate. Sale into the windup. First pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Martin Prado will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
Batting 7.
Diego Tejada into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Melky Cabrera will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. And he's set down, 1 away. Settling in now, Manuel Peralta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Squared that one up just a little late. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Steve Lombardozzi gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Softly hit toward the hole. Bohr over to his left, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Adeiny Hechavarria is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Sandoval. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. JT Realmuto settles into the box for his first chance. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. D. Gordon will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game.
They fooled him at the changeup in his last at-bat.
Outside. That's
I gotta believe you go after him again with that changeup.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Christian Yelich stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Sale sets. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
That's inside.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead Pablo Sandoval will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin playing.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Into the box, Jimmy Rollins, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Sacrifice attempt here. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So striding in, Adam Eaton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is on the ground to first, could be two. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. So stepping in, Charlie Blackmon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Jose Abreu stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 out. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Looped out towards short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Christian Yelich is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Center fielder, Christian.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Hit to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. So with 1 gone, here's Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Eaton retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the leading off the inning, Deoner Navarro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Oh, and he misses it. Striding into the box, Melky Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Manuel Peralta is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Tejada is there. Let's see if they try it. And he is in there. Steve Lombardozzi steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no
Runner on
strikes.
first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Too high. And it's 3-0. Throw over to first.
Hey, we beat it out.
Cozart sets. 3-0 on its way. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Gets a small piece near the plate. He's on the move again from first. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. On to first, a double play. Justin Bohr heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Hit hard toward the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Martin Prado stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Grounded to third. There's Sandoval. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Diego Tejada stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, I think you have to look at one out there because you just can't have your guys go down on 3 pitches.
0-2.
That's a take one for the team right there.
And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. Sale's ready. 1-2 on its way. And it's the 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. A little bouncer. Navarro scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pablo Sandoval comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, Pablo.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
1-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gordon is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Adam Eaton stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Charlie Blackmon stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. To short. Echeverria's there. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. On the ground to the left side. Sandoval has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. JT Realmuto is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. D. Gordon will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Christian Yelich will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
0-2.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jose Abreu gets things started here in the sixth for the hometown team. Cozart's ready. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Grounded back up the middle. Echeverria dives. What a play. Safe.
He's in there.
Man, almost a great play.
A great effort comes up short, and now the potential lead run is on base at first. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Still 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And there he goes towards second. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. There is Echeverria. He's got it for the first out. One out for Chicago here in the sixth. And striding in is the left fielder. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Runners on first with one down. And it's quickly 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. In there, a base hit. Manuel Peralta will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. And that swung on and missed for strike one. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And there's ball one. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Tejada over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Steve Lombardozzi strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the sixth.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tejada is there, and the inning is over. Carlos Gonzalez strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out. Chris Davis will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Tap foul at home plate. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. And getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next for the Marlins.
Justin Bohr digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Cabrera is there, and he'll bring this one in. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Martin Prado will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Peralta has got it, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Pablo Sandoval steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Tejada giving chase. And this will wind up a foul ball. Cozart has his sign. Here's the 1-1. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Tejada ranging back. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval as the White Sox move ahead 2-1. Digging in, Adam Eaton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Your attention, please. Now
So a call to the bullpen.
number 52, Brad Ham.
Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Charlie Blackmon will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. This is blistered into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's now 3-1.
Now batting.
Jose Abreu gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries
Nope,
to this
that's
point.
outside. Ball.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. That hole
That's
getting a
ball.
little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he hasn't looked comfortable pretty much from the moment he came in.
Drilled to the left side. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third, and it's a 4-1 game. Now in the box, Deoner Navarro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Catcher, Deoner Navarro.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Carter Capps will come on much too early here at the end. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Melky Cabrera ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Manuel Peralta comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Diego Tejada comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Sale gets the sign. Here it comes.
Tejada.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Sandoval. 1 out. Adeiny Echeverria will step in. A ground-out victim as last time.
Echeverria.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
JT Realmuto
That missed.
checks
That's the
his
ball.
swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Changeup
2-0
stays
count.
outside, and it's behind 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
D. Gordon digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Blackmon is under it. And that retires the side. Steve Lombardozzi digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a line drive. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tejada sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping in, Jimmy Rollins. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And he'll reach first safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Eaton. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Charlie Blackmon steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Chopped at the plate. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a diving tag as he lays himself out to make the play. What an effort. Now to the plate, Jose Abreu. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Not close. It's 2-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Grounded to short. Hechavarria has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Christian Yelich. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Carlos Rodon. Well, come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th. Hit to short. Taken in by Rollins. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot to third. Sandoval fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.